There it is. Okay, okay.
Are we live?
We're live now. We just need to put on the game.
Yeah, of course.
The game capture is this one?
7225, yes, that one.
There it is. Now it's live.
Here we are again in the
Here we
beautiful tutorial.
Well, welcome back, Jamie.
Welcome back, Emil.
So, just before we turn the stream on, you were talking about that we wanted to skip over the tutorial and the first island.
Yeah.
And then we tried it and it didn't work. So.
But the teleporting didn't work. The game is working. The teleporting isn't working at the minute.
So instead, we'll just
go through this really fast.
We'll power through. And for people, tuning in for the first time, they can see this terrible starting something, which has changed.
It's changed a lot, yeah. I mean, if you've watched the past two streams we've done, you'll maybe notice differences if you look close enough. There's a lot more detail in the world, more cactuses,
there's more foliage,
bushes, more trees.
Less graphical errors in the distance, I guess, maybe. There was like a big light in the tutorial area, so you can actually see what you're building when you're building your first vehicle, which I really like.
Yeah.
Do we have a way of doing that?
I think we can turn the mic up.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, and hence the music now would just suggest putting the microphone all the way up to my mouth, but I have no way of doing that. So, okay, which one? Webcam microphone is all. It's all. Yeah.
Maybe can you boost it if you go
we
into
need
the
to do like
settings?
this, and then.
Oh
man.
You're gonna crash.
Oh, it's fine.
There's a big hole in the wall.
It's the blue snowball. Okay. I wonder if properties?
Try it.
Nope.
No, it's the same thing.
Advanced audio properties?
Here we go.
Uh-oh.
No.
This looks weird. Volume?
Can you push it past 100? No.
Sure.
You can?
Let's put it up to 150 and then Peter can tell us if it's too much. You think it's too much? We'll see.
I guess we'll see.
Otherwise we'll just yell. We'll start yelling.
Huh, so what is that?
We put in the stars now.
Is that the final name?
Stars?
Stars, yeah.
Oh, but it looks like a star.
It looks like a star.
Yeah. Like in Mario. Your favorite game.
It is my favorite game.
What's the deal with the stars?
They are a replacement for Substance, or Entium as it was called for a while. I mean, I don't think we're still working on it, but we decided to take out Entium because we just didn't find that it was useful to the experience. It wasn't fun for the player. We found that it felt more punishing than rewarding. Like you would build a cool car, you would try and make a jump, and you would crash, and then you would have to spend your Entium to repair, and eventually you would run out of it, and you'd be stuck. You need to go and collect Entium out in the world, and that whole gameplay loop just wasn't fun for the player. So now all you need to build is power cores for your engines or your jets. Everything else is basically free.
Okay.
So if you want to have 100 wheels on your car,
right,
that's not going to cost you.
You can do that from the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay, so sort of like sandbox mode, except there's still a limitation in the power cores. So what are the stars for?
I don't think we've fully decided what they're for yet.
No. So far,
that design is still in the process of being finalized. It's still being talked about. There was a meeting about it today, actually.
So far, it's in this build at least. It's a collectible.
Yeah. But they're placed in out of reach place. Well, some of them are just on the path. They're easy to get. You just drive into them.
Right.
Other ones they might be on top of the cliff. They might be stacked up high, so you have to figure out a way to collect them.
Sure.
To pick them up, right? You have to actually collide with them, and you have to have a piece of your vehicle touch them.
We did see when we put out the alpha demo that a lot of the streamers, when they had finished like an island, was a pop-up window that said you collected this many blocks out of this many, and they were like, oh, I missed a few blocks. I should go back and find some more. So maybe the same will apply to the stars. People who will visit old areas in order to
When that happens, just
find them all.
press But yeah, it's like an optional collectible. People who want to like get 100% on each island, they'll do that. If anyone has any ideas for the kind of stuff you could unlock with the stars, happy to hear it. I mean, I think right now we're talking about maybe like optional blocks, like vanity kind of blocks that you can unlock with them.
Right. That makes sense.
That's just one idea.
Yeah, because it just gives kind of a natural progression to things that are not immediately based on getting further, but just exploring.
Yeah.
Which the game is all about.
I think that's right.
I was trying to get the star, and I didn't even need to get the star. Here we are. Oh, I didn't save all my engines are gone.
That's because you didn't use the autosave.
Oh yeah. Did I use the regular save? I should have used this one. Right. I can pretty much just do this.
Apparently the engines are a bit loud, so if we turn down the in-game sound,
Let's
maybe.
do that. Let's do that.
Perhaps.
Half?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
No need to apply?
no need to apply.
Okay.
Apparently.
So this bug.
This is actually a pretty cool bug. It's yeah. I don't know where to start. It's just your pieces they're mismatched. So on the server they're in the right place, which is why you can still drive around even though it looks like your car isn't connected. But if you press repair, it will get fixed.
There it is. Nice. That's
Kind of
fine.
one of
That's
those
harmless.
bugs. Kind of one of those bugs that you almost don't want to fix.
Yeah. It looks kind of funny. You could have the same effect if you just had like invisible blocks. Maybe.
That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. Multiplayer.
Like transparent blocks.
Multiplayer.
I noticed that this one was a bit easier to get over. I'm thinking it's just because I got more power cores this try, and not because they made it lower. The hill up there.
How do you have so many power cords? Did you cheat?
No?
You just picked up all the power cords in this area?
Do you think it's when you tried to push me to the next island?
That's what it is.
And it just
but it's fine. It lets us build better vehicles. So
yeah. And get further, or like get quicker past this, which is like the third time we showed on this stream, with only minor differences.
There's something over there. That could be.
What is this?
There's a star over there as well. Yeah, those ramps aren't fine.
Well.
they're extremely prototype ramps.
Right.
Which is why.
Prototype. It's funny that. Oh. There it is. Is that mud? I'm just feeling like I'm sliding around here.
Oh yes. We're playing with the damage on the wheels at the minute. So your wheels can actually get punctured at the minute. So if you notice that it's really difficult to drive and it isn't handling like you expect, it means that one of your wheels is broke. So you should repair.
Oh man, I just made it up there and then it exploded. That's typical. When we said I'll just power through, then you kind of expected that I'd actually be good at this and actually power through.
Well, I mean, you're getting better every day.
That's super comforting. Yeah.
You could go the alternate route, I guess, just so people get different scenery. If you go to the
there's an alternate route?
Yeah.
Is it up over that thing?
That's
or to
one way
the
of doing it.
left?
There's a couple of ways of doing it. You can go to the left. And you can like see the stars in the distance, and
then
they give you an idea of places you can go.
Okay.
So yeah.
I'll try this. I don't think we've driven past here before.
No, I don't think we've been down
here.
At least
Is
not
this
on
the so-called
stream.
overhang?
Yeah. Pretty cool, right?
Yeah. There's several of them. It's a little bit darker here too, and I don't have any headlights yet.
Oh, that's because you didn't pick them up.
There's. You're telling me all these things after I use them. It's fine. It's fine.
This is what happens when you try and power through. You
Yeah.
miss all the optional
All
stuff.
the good stuff. But we should prepare for that because some people will just wanna, power through. Get there as quick as possible.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess it depends if you're trying to do a 100% speed run, right?
Mhm.
Or any percent.
Any percent, 100%. Glitchless. Okay. I feel like I'm going the right way. At least the goal icon is up there. Oh, there we
Oh.
are.
What? Whoa.
I love your feigning surprise voices.
I was
Oh.
when I was testing and I saw that in the world
Mhm.
for the first time. I
You
was
hadn't seen it before?
It was genuine surprise when I saw it for the first time.
That's pretty cool. Raw engine?
Yeah, it's a new engine. Which
Oh, no.
have we? How did that happen?
This is my life now. I will live here. Okay. So,
I don't think we've shown this engine since it got
No.
its art, I believe.
and we haven't shown how you unlock new blocks. It was just, did
Yeah.
it look like power core unlocking or something?
Yeah, it was,
the
was
last
like
one?
a green shape.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't look very
Okay,
appealing.
so it looks like the power core unlock instead with the engine inside it and then red one, so you can see that you already picked it up. Is that it?
Yep.
Makes sense.
It's a
the
cool
first time I'm seeing
wireframe
it.
effect.
Mhm.
It's pretty sweet.
Nice.
Pretty nice.
And it looks like this. So the raw engine is the stage 2.
Yeah, it's like the next upgrade.
Yeah. So
after,
better than
after the Bulldog engine.
better than the Bulldog engine. The Bulldog engine, as you can see, costs 1 power core, and the raw engine costs 2. But one of the big differences is the size. This is what, 4 times the size of a Bulldog, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, it's the size
Should
of
be.
it's the size of 4 Bulldog engines stacked up together.
Does it have the power of?
No, I
4?
think it's has the power of three Bulldog engines.
Okay.
So
So it has the power of 3, but it only costs twice the
yeah,
the power core. So you have to budget it out, kind of.
but it kind of affects the way you build because it's heavier.
Oh, so it's.
So you kind of
Is it 6 times as heavy? Is that those amount? You think those are accurate? 9 kilograms and 6 kilograms.
they're probably subject to change maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is a big engine and it's a powerful engine, so it should probably be pretty heavy.
Looks cool.
But you also have it the wrong way around, and that's kind of
I do.
triggering me a little bit.
Oh, because the exhaust is blowing into my face. Is that why it's the wrong way around? Isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it's not going to be very nice.
So
is it?
it's supposed to resemble like a muscle car kind of
Yeah.
thing, right?
Yeah.
So like this. So it actually belongs kind of in the front of the vehicle and not in the back of it.
I mean, you can put it where you want to put it. But,
Hi, Dakota. Let's do this. Does the color scheming work on it yet?
No.
Not
Our
yet.
artists haven't implemented that yet.
Soon TM. Soon TM.
Everything is soon.
I'm gonna try the loop, and it's gonna fail horribly because this car
Well, I
is
think there
way too narrow.
I think there is a star at the top of the loop, so
Well,
I mean, you have a reason for
that
for
settles
doing
it. It's an air intake. Well,
Is it?
there's no smoke coming out of it,
I
so
guess. But you still had it the wrong way around. No matter what it is, it was the incorrect
don't
way.
tell me how to play. This is a sandbox. I can do whatever I want. Okay, if you say so. Air intake. Okay.
Oh, almost.
And I didn't even explode because it landed on the wheel instead of the engine. That's just pure luck. And I didn't get the star one more time. I feel like if I make it too wide.
That's a bug.
What's the bug?
Look at your engine. It's gone back to the other way around when you repaired.
Are you writing this down?
I'm
Jimmy?
taking mental notes.
Taking mental notes? That's weird.
Wait. Did it just go back the correct way when you went into build mode?
It did.
I don't know.
It did. What? What?
What?
Huh?
What?
Is it? Huh? Okay. It's right. I was just about to say that if I make it much wider, then I'm afraid it'll be wider than the loop.
Could help though.
But
You need to remember to
I need
move a little bit when
to
you're in
speed
there.
too. I got it. I got it.
You got 8 out of 49 stars. Let's see.
Oh man,
Just
I
got
need to
a
make this
few more
wider
to find.
right now. Is that out of 49 on in total or on the first,
Just on the first
island?
Just
So
on
it
the first
updates
island.
when I get to the next one?
Yes.
Mhm. What do I want? Yeah, wider. That's it.
Always gonna make it wider.
Yeah. It's the magic trick.
It's pretty wide.
Is it too wide? It's not that long now.
I'm not gonna tell you how to
yeah,
build, but
no.
yeah, that's what I was gonna suggest. That is exactly what I was
I'm
gonna
not
say.
gonna tell you how to build, but that's wrong. And you should do this.
The Toad asks, is it possible to build a drift car that you can control? And we kind of showed that on the first stream, right? Was it the first one or the second one?
It's actually the first one. We tried out the then called rally wheels. Now it's not.
We're
they're
not in sandbox
unlocked.
mode right now.
Yeah.
I'm not sure they're in this build, but we can check towards the end of the stream. And if those wheels are in there, we can build a drift car and see how it's working.
Yeah, I renamed them.
No promises, like if it is actually working.
I renamed them yesterday. I didn't see if they're in, but they should be, shouldn't they?
I think they should be. I don't see why they would have been removed, so they should be in there.
I called them race wheels or racing wheels yesterday because I thought they're not for rallying as much as they're like Formula One kind of wheels. I think they're called slick tires.
Yeah, I think that's right.
I think that's the technical term for it, at least when I looked it up. So we just call them racing wheels to signal that they're for racing but mostly drifting, to be honest. They have super slippery, but cool looking. Okay, Jamie.
Okay.
We're at the jump island. My star count is reset 139. The
You should close the arrow log.
this. So was it that
Ugly.
sick tires? The sick tires. What was it we wanted to show today? We want to show
We went to show more of the second island,
more of the second
which
island.
is pretty cool. I mean, it's called Jump Island, and it's called Jump Island for a reason.
Right.
There's a lot of jumps on here.
Right. It'll be familiar to people who played
yeah.
the alpha demo, in that it was also sectioned in first some climbing obstacles and then jumping and then
Yeah. And then also the weird bird things.
they've come alive.
They're alive now. Their AI is implemented and it's working. They're
So-
aggressive, very aggressive.
So at some point you'll tell me when we should move on from Jump Island and we'll go back. Is that it?
Well, you can find them here as well, but
Yeah?
we can see if you can find them.
Huh.
They're in a few places.
Okay, I thought it was just on the island, but
No.
it's good. So we'll just I haven't explored that even outside the stream. I haven't explored the Jump Island, so all of this is
Like, what do you do
As
when you're
n-
at work?
I mean, I don't play the game.
You don't even play the game?
I want to save it for the streams, so the viewers can see it through my baby eyes, my baby blues, and have that new game experience with me. While you can sit there and be all like, yeah, that's wrong, and that's wrong. You're doing that wrong. You can be the
particles wrong.
yeah. You're the pessimist, and I'm, seeing everything for the first time. Well, sort of. Those particles are wrong. Is that because the it's a flat tire?
Might be because the tire is punctured. It also might have just been because the terrain wasn't set up correctly, because you were driving on different kind of terrain.
But there's no visual indication for a flat tire right now, right?
There was, but we had to take it out because it had a few issues with it.
Okay.
But we had it so the tire like actually burst and you could see it like flopping around on the
Okay.
rim.
Yeah.
It looked really cool, but it gave us some issues. But I'm sure it will be back at some point.
Right. Another star. 2 out of 39. I feel like I've seen 4 or something, and there's supposed to be 39 here.
Yeah, Jump Island has a lot of optional areas.
Okay.
So it's quite easy to miss.
How well does the... Oh, look at that fancy new description. Did you see that? Before they just said perfect for going off-road, and now...
And now what did they say?
Now someone has taken the time to write a coil spring that absorbs shock and makes for smoother driving on uneven surfaces.
There's no full stop at the end though.
No, we're not using full stops in the description. See, I've removed all of them. Does that bother you?
It does bother me. It's not real English.
Okay.
But it's fine.
I'll go add some. I'll add some periods later.
It's fine.
You think so?
Yeah.
If it bothers you, it'll bother other people too. I might change it. We'll see.
But in terms of Peter, how are the suspension box? Are they working? You think so? Yeah. Peter says they're working.
Okay. In this build? Let's try it out.
In this build, Peter? Yeah. Are they working in this build? Like the one from with yesterday's changes? Doesn't have any fixes from today.
No.
Okay.
We fixed some yesterday.
Okay. He says this should be working, so
We'll try.
if this breaks, it's Peter's fault.
It's Peter's fault.
And he'll have to come on stream and entertain while
yeah,
we,
and you can find
while we fix it.
him. We'll post his Twitter and Facebook handle, and you can. No, it's fine. There we are. Okay.
The Toda asks, is too much weight still a problem for the connection between wheels and body? As you can see, right there, yes.
Yeah.
It's
See
something
that?
it's something that we're working on, but a way to get around this is if you go into build mode and have a steering hinge and then the suspension,
Does
then
that work?
you won't have that issue.
Because I can see what the Toda means right now. It looks like it's too heavy for the suspension, which shouldn't be a problem just with one engine in such a small car.
Well, I mean, we do have the big engine at the front, which is pretty heavy. It's 60 kilograms.
Yeah, but I mean, what if I put 5 of them on top of each other? Okay, let's not do that. But okay, so you said steering hinge and then suspension.
Yeah, that way should work.
Okay.
Should.
Until we fix it. Is
Yeah,
that
it's something that we're working on.
official answer? Okay. Because I remember when we did this in the alpha demo, that wouldn't be that good. But
See, I mean, that's a lot better, right?
yeah, it is, and it actually works too. Okay, so time to see if the suspensions actually do anything.
Of course you can turn, Peter.
See? Oh, I just barely made it, and I missed the star.
It's beautiful.
That was beautiful?
It's beautiful.
Oh, thank you. I feel like I have a power problem, which means more engines.
The solution is always more engines.
Spoiler alert. See. So this will trigger Peter, so that's another plus. I'll just put that here with the air intake to the side.
Well, you have enough power cords for 2,
Oh yeah, I do.
so you could have one at each side.
But what if instead I did this? No, wait. Like this. Like this. This is how a car works, right? You have air intake on all sides.
totally how it
so
works.
if it's windy, he's right behind us. But
Say hi, Peter.
He's shy. It's right there. So so as Peter said, this is totally how a car works. You have air intake on all sides.
Just missing air intake from behind.
Yeah,
I mean,
but power caution. So it's good. It does feel a little heavier now, but oh man. Okay, I need to, before trying any stunts, we're gonna go get that checkpoint.
probably a good
Feels
idea.
super heavy now. Okay.
Actually, that's the thing we should show people. 'Cause unless if you go into build mode, is it there in this build? Just go into build mode. If you look in the top left corner of the screen, you will see a vehicle info, so you can see the overall weight of your vehicle and how many blocks are in it.
Okay.
Which is, I think, pretty useful information to have, like at a glance. If you're trying to make like a nice light vehicle, you can keep track of how it is in terms of weight.
Yeah. It makes sense when we put out the demo. A lot of people were requesting just more info about everything from from weight to how distribution of weight and how the aerodynamic profile is, center of gravity and stuff like that. I think some of the challenge of the game is to figuring out by yourself when it's wrong, when the weight distribution is wrong. But some of it we can tell people, like the total weight, so you don't have to start counting every piece you have 9 kilograms wheel and then add it all up. Might as well give you that for free.
I mean, we're pretty open to people suggesting, if we bring the game out and a lot of people really want a center of gravity indicator in game, for example, we're open to hearing those ideas and testing them out and seeing if they work.
For sure. Okay. I'm just gonna make a little correction to this.
I think one of the things we don't want to do either, like we're actively trying not to do, is to overwhelm new players.
Right.
Like if you go into build mode for the first time and you're just flooded with information like, oh, here's your center of gravity and there's arrows and stuff all over the place. That's going to turn off a lot of new players.
That's true.
So if we ever do that stuff, it's probably going to be optional and stuff that you maybe turn on yourself.
Okay.
I think that would be a good way of doing it.
I think so too. The whole design philosophy of Trailmakers was always that it should be super easy to, try for the first time, and then if you wanted more complexity in it, it should be optional. We'll have some advanced menu for people who want to try building crazy stuff. Okay. Well, I just picked up.
There is actually jets around here.
Oh, I like that. You can actually see now that in the distance there's another block that can be unlocked.
Yeah, that's nice. And that went pretty well.
That was intentional. I just wanted to show what nuts do and the water. So, okay. Vehicle lost? And maybe shouldn't. Okay.
Yeah, have you not fixed that yet? Have you not taken out that tooltip?
I can't take anything out. I can only.
Of course you can. You just delete it, right?
I can change the text so it says.
You're screwed.
Yeah, you lost your car. Too bad. Let's try this again. I want those jets. I feel like it's pulling a little bit to the left. Yeah,
that's probably the wheel. The wheel being broke. Yeah.
Raw jet engine. So, I changed that name yesterday too. Actually, about the GPU the game uses. Will there be a way to change that in game? Because I've integrated Intel HD graphics and AMD on but games normally choose integrated graphics like that.
That's a good question.
Yeah. That's something we have not considered yet.
Are you able to answer that question? In the chat, there's a question from Vitola. Seems like you might be able to answer that maybe. I think Peter is going to answer your question in the chat, Vitola. He's more of a tech guy.
Yeah, we don't know anything about that kind of stuff. I know what a GPU is.
Yeah, I know what they are. I mean,
I've heard of that.
It controls all the processes of the computer, right?
Sure. Okay, so we just unlocked 2 new blocks. We unlocked the.
You got the flag. Cool.
Yeah, I didn't unlock that, but.
Oh, has that always been there?
That was always been there.
Okay.
Does it? It works. We'll show it. Anyway.
I have no idea if it works. We can try it.
So right now, there are supposed to be 3 engines in the game, like regular car engines, and there's 3 jet engines too.
Is there 3 jet
I think so.
engines?
I think
Are you
there's
including the mini jets in that? Or?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
then there's 3. Yeah.
3 engines, including like there's a regular jet that's similar to the one we had in the demo, and then there's a super jet,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a mini jet. Where the regular jet is meant for boosts, so it can kind of you activate it and it boosts you for a
Yeah.
limited time, and then it kind of overheats, so it has a cooldown. And then there's the ultra jet or whatever that has unlimited.
I think it's called Ninja Jet at the minute.
Yeah,
I think.
and I think I changed that yesterday too.
To Dragon Jet?
To
Same as the
Dragon
engine?
Jet, because
Okay, yeah.
we are working with like brand names for the engines. So if this is the Bulldog engine and this is the Raw engine, then there's supposed to be a Bulldog jet and a
Yeah.
Raw
Okay.
jet, I hope. And then
Yeah, I
there's
see
the
that's how
last
it's gonna work.
brand is
That makes sense.
Dragon, right? So a Dragon engine and a Dragon jet, just to make it more streamlined and obvious for people. But I don't know if it's entirely gonna work that way, because the mini jet is specifically for like navigation kind of thing. It's like for steering. It's meant for that.
I mean, you can use it for other things, but that's what it was. It was designed for the hoverbot. It's
Yeah.
the main reason it was designed, as a way for turning and giving you propulsion.
Right.
But you can use it on like normal cars, for example, to give you little bits of boost. There is benefits to using those over the big jets. I mean, they're tiny. They don't take up too much space. They're not heavy,
Mm-hmm.
so they're pretty good if you're trying to build like a tiny, compact vehicle.
So now we put the jet on. It's working. It's working. Okay. There might be a problem with the design, I
I
guess.
think it might be a little bit back heavy, maybe.
Why did I spawn over here? Didn't I get the blue? Did I seriously not get that blue checkpoint before I drove off?
I actually didn't see if you did get it or not. I'm gonna guess that you didn't
Why am
get
I
it
so
because
bad
there
at this
is
game?
no way that the checkpoint would not have worked. So I don't think you drove into the checkpoint.
Ah, my wheels. Okay, so
You don't need wheels.
where we're going, we don't need wheels. Where's that quote from? Oh, was it wheels? Where we're
You don't need
going?
wheels, but is it not Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas? No.
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 It's Back to the Future.
Oh, of course. Overrated film.
Please. let's not fight on screen. We can take this after. Is the big gate over there? Is that the end of Jump Island?
That is the end of Jump Island.
Okay, so I should probably go explore some more.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of Jump Island that we haven't shown off yet, where you haven't been. I mean, if you open the map, you're gonna see there's a lot that you haven't seen.
Just a little slow right now. Okay, so yeah, this is what I saw down there,
Yeah.
the big goal line. So all of this
All of that you haven't seen.
unexplored territory.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
I thought you were gonna fix that.
But I thought I did. How heavy is that jet?
The jet engine is really heavy. I think it's like 120 or something.
109.
It's really heavy.
That is really heavy.
And that's your fault.
It's
We
my fault
changed
that it's heavy.
because of you breaking the game with your designs.
I do that.
Yeah.
I do that. Okay. Here's my idea. He might not be able to see. Oh, that doesn't work because there's no
No, there's-
there's no knobs on the.
No, wait, there must be knobs on the bottom, otherwise how is...
Yeah, but there's no knobs on the top of it, so it can't.
Ah, yeah,
so
of course.
it can't stack.
I mean, you could put it on the side. That'd
Huh.
look pretty cool. If you put it on...
Like if I do this.
yeah, I mean, that
and
could
then
work.
one- Like that?
The only problem with that is I think
They turned around again.
the suspension might kill your engine maybe when you do a jump, but we'll see.
This is triggering Peter's air intake OCD. So it's perfect, in other words.
Yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen. It's because the engine collided with the suspension. I think.
I
that's
just
why.
spawned on top of myself. It doesn't matter. I'll power through. I won't power through. Can I keep repairing or will I break
You
the
can,
game?
but you'll probably break the game
Okay.
if like you introduce enough pieces.
Is this gonna be cleaned up? Is the
Deleted link?
oh yeah, no links allowed.
Yeah, I think it was yesterday actually we worked on like a garbage system, so when pieces fall off now they actually look like they're broken, and then after a set amount of time they go away from the world.
This
Is it dangerous? It seems
It's
like
something.
You've made a pretty dangerous vehicle.
I like to live on the edge, Jamie.
Make it. You lost the wheel.
Okay, alright. Easy now. I did it.
You did do
I'm
it.
so proud of myself. I have never been here before.
And there's something up here as well.
If I take one more step, this is the furthest I'll be from home.
Well done.
Thank you. Do you know where that from? Do you know that quote?
That shouldn't happen.
It seems like there's a missing cut. Where did my wheel go?
And through the wall, it seemed like.
Okay, I thought so. I don't need it. Doesn't matter. It's a tricycle.
But no, oh, is that a spoiler?
You're trying to take the attention away from the invisible walls.
I also haven't been up here, so I
sounds-
didn't know that block was up here.
Spoiler. Okay.
Is that your text as well?
Provides downforce for your vehicle. I think that was actually the. Was it? Because some of the descriptions were lame.
Yeah.
Like, spoiler this is for spoiling or something. I was like, that's not helpful at all. Let's change that. I see something down there that we actually haven't showed that yet, even though it's been in the game for a little while, hasn't it?
We've actually, I think we said on the past 2 streams that we were going to show it, and we never got around to doing it.
But I thought there was the jump there, and there was not. It was
No,
just a
you
star.
have, you have to find another way around.
No, I'll get the star first.
I mean, it's possible you could make it over there from here with your jets, maybe.
You think so?
I think it might be difficult. Though. You
We
survived.
sure we saw those last time.
Yeah, we saw them
This
last time.
is okay.
But that's still pretty cool.
Okay, I'll do it. For the views. Oh yeah, I ran out of jet. I forgot about that. Oh man.
You can make it.
Yeah.
I don't
Just
think you can make it.
If I had a jet pointing downwards, I could drive up the wall. Nah, it's fine.
Just have to find another way around there. And it can't be too difficult, right? Or could it? Could it be the Dark Souls of
The Dark Souls is
physics-based vehicle
physics-based
construction
construction games in an open world with multiplayer aspects. We did
It could be. It could
We
be.
did it. We finally made the game that the Dark Soul vehicle building fans have been waiting for. What?
Everyone's been waiting for it.
Alright. I could. No. Oh. What?
Just go with it. Just go with it.
I'm just gonna. I'm pressing back. That's why it's going so slow. Okay,
This is fine.
this is fine.
This is fine.
Just need to. No,
No.
that's
no,
not
no,
good.
no.
That's not good at all. Huh. I need to find a way to get over to that. I do feel a little bit of, performance, not anxiety, performance,
Pressure?
no, it's slowing down a little bit
Oh, like that you mean?
around here. Is that your experience too, or is
Yeah,
it just
yeah.
because I've dumped too much garbage from my crashes?
It's
It's
all your broken vehicles laying around in the world.
So if we
Which is something that, like I said before, we I think we fixed it yesterday. We need to test it some more, but because yeah, it's quite a performance hog when you have like hundreds of parts laying around the world,
True.
just waiting to be picked up.
Look at that. I found
Beautiful.
them. I found the bird island.
Should we go and see the birds?
Do you think I can?
Can you get down there?
Sure. I can always get down. Can I survive it?
There was a star there as well.
Oh,
You missed the star.
it's fine. It's fine. This is all I need. 2 engines.
The Burbs.
The burps.
The Burbs. That's their new name.
They're just burps.
The Burbs.
So, you said earlier that the burps have become sentient.
We can't control them anymore. They
No,
they have a mind of their own.
They're starting to colonize the world
Yeah.
and reproduce. So they're not confined to the burb island anymore. They've migrated to.
They're coming.
Oh no! Stop! Burps! I'm too
Oh,
slow.
he fell over.
Stupid burp. Can I make friends with them instead?
I don't think so.
This guy is chilling.
But it's because they get dizzy after spinning around.
They
So
do?
They need some time to recompose themselves.
There's a cooldown on the burp.
Yeah. Gotta have cooldowns on the bursts. That one is just broke.
Oh, one of my engines fell off. There it is.
You can probably play some football with him. The guy
that
that's
guy?
rolling around. Yeah, why not? Push him into the sea.
Let's push him into the sea. Oh no, I angered them. I angered their friends. There goes a wheel. No, no. Yeah, he's rolling into the sea by himself. That's no way to go. See, I can just dodge them by repairing right when they. Maybe he's like a beach ball. He's trying to get home. They kind of give up after a while of rolling towards you. This one
I
didn't
mean,
do.
they can't just roll around forever.
So that's the dizzy state, is when their
Yeah.
head is like that? Okay.
I mean, I think we're maybe going to add something above their head so it's a bit clearer that they're on cooldown. Oh, you just killed that one.
Rip. Rip bub. At some point we should maybe restart the game so it doesn't...
Yeah, I mean,
feels like slow-mo right now.
Yeah, if you think the performance is too bad, just
Will it save the progress though?
yeah, it should do.
Okay. So, if I take this one...
It should save it without any issue.
Burp. It's actually just going around in a circle if I stand still.
We told her has a question for our sound guy. He wants to know how we got the sound for the birds, for the burps.
Should ask.
Hans, we have a question for you in the chat. How did you get the sound for the birds?
When they roll or when they just dive?
It doesn't specify. How do you mean, Datoda? When they're rolling or when they're idle?
It's very lucky that he's just sitting right next to us. We can actually ask.
All of it. All of the sounds.
All the sounds.
The idle sounds are some twisted turkey.
Twisted turkey.
And
Okay.
actually the rolling sound is
Okay. Did you hear that, Datoda?
So twisted balloon for the rolling sounds, and a sample of a turkey.
sample of the turkey that I manipulated.
You manipulated as turkey? That's gross. Thanks. Don't do that. That's where I draw the line. No animals were harmed in the.
Indeed they were.
Whoa.
Just, you can't say. No, of course not. Okay, so restart game.
Yeah, restart the game because the performance is a little bad.
This one. Balloon. So it's actually a balloon animal. It's a balloon animal. Get it? Cause balloon sound.
Yeah. I get it. I get it. Do they have an actual name yet, those birds?
Besides
don't,
bird?
do
No. Because there's no, they're not mentioned in any text in the
No.
game. They're just there. So I don't know if we should name them or if we should just let people kind of
Yeah.
figure out what they want to call it. And then just add that to the wiki.
Yeah, to see what the community picks.
Yeah.
What the community defaults to.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and now I mentioned the wiki. Actually, we're setting up a wiki soon. We have talking with the guys from Curse. I think they have the game. Is that Gamepedia they have?
Yeah, but I think that's
What kind of start is this?
That's the problem you have when you save where the burbs are. They
Right.
just don't give you a chance to get back in the game.
They're friendly now. Well, they roll into me and
Yeah, they only attack you when you're in your vehicle.
Okay,
So
they just-
you can walk next to them and they won't do anything. Yeah, you can ride them around if you want. Not final.
he doesn't look too happy about it. No. Kind of shaken. I was saying about the okay. See ya. About the wiki, we'll set it up at some point within maybe in next month or something, and then we'll need people to come and contribute, make some articles, so you can look up, raw engine and see the stats of it, similar blocks like the weight of it and how much space it takes. Just kind of
be pretty nice.
Yeah, I think so too.
I assume there'll be a section for where you can find the hidden collectibles and secrets, all that kind of stuff.
I won't write those, but free to write whatever articles they want. I think it'll be, user moderated, and besides spammy stuff that I guess the Gamepedia people will remove by themselves, then it should be 100% community driven. Of course, I'd help if anyone needs information, but the article should be written by secret by the community.
And it's gonna stay secret, it seems like.
Are you saying I could interact with that?
Yeah, of course you could. I mean, it doesn't really do anything right now. But it's
Secret. Okay. Pretend.
I think you have a better idea of what they're gonna be, right? I mean,
we've had some ideas what we want to do, but nothing concrete yet. I think it's one of those things when the game designers feel that they're almost done with the challenges, then they'll start
on the
putting a
important
little bit
stuff.
of on the important stuff. They'll start playing around with secrets. But we did actually get a lot of requests for secret stuff, so it is definitely on the to-do list for early access. Before early access launch, there will be secrets. It's fine.
It's perfect. I mean, this is fine.
Hey,
Yeah, it's kind of half working in this build.
It is.
The garbage thing. It doesn't seem to be working on every block all the time.
but it worked.
It worked. It worked that time.
So the blocks, when they fall off, they turn kind of black and then disappear. So
Yeah,
they
kind of
don't
dissolve or
don't take up any too much
disintegrate.
performance in the world. I'm taking actually an alternate way to the end of Jump Island, aren't I?
I think you are. You're pretty off the beaten path right now, actually.
And we're at 8 out of 39 stars. There's a 9th down there, and a 10th I can see all the way in the distance. So if that adds up, there should be at least quite some ways to get there. Wish me luck,
Oh no.
Jamie.
Wait, which build is this? That was a bad crash.
Aerodynamic force is NAN.
Press escape.
We're fine.
Press escape. No, I
Okay.
want to see what build this is. Okay, it is this build.
2572225.
It's weird.
You taking mental notes? No,
It's fine.
no mental notes. This is fine.
I just thought that was only happening in the new build, but it's happening. In
Oh,
this
is this
one
the
as
old one?
well. Yeah, this is the.
When
the
is
old
this
one.
from?
This is from this morning. So it's
So it's super old. It's from
no, because I made one after that, which is even newer.
Yeah, but I mean,
So it's a
that's
second- it's
that's
the
what
second
we
newest build.
that's what we were talking about when something is old, that it's from this morning. Because there's one from this afternoon.
That's how many changes we're
how
making
many.
to the game at this point.
That's good. And we still hope to have some builds to share soon with you know, our loyal hangarounds from the Discord and
Yeah.
some of the fans who wrote
And people who signed up.
who signed
of
up for the
course.
newsletter ages ago, who still hasn't gotten a
Yeah.
chance to play it. We'll need a lot of testers to tell us, you know, find bugs, and also importantly to just test out the difficulty of the different challenges of the different islands.
Yeah, you've been over here.
Yeah, but I missed this.
I see.
Oh,
The game really doesn't like when you crash right now, which is weird.
it does actually.
Is it actually?
What? What?
It's fine.
Huh? It's leaving.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's supposed to have. Oh, it's very fast. That's why. No, because I didn't actually. Oh, that's another bug for you. That one's supposed to be red.
Yeah, it should be red.
Yeah. What? It's too fast now. Did I get the star?
No,
I didn't
you
get the
missed
star.
it.
Okay, let's just clear this.
I think it's going to come back every time you repair.
Okay, it's fine.
But we're getting near the end, so should
Mhm.
we see if the drift wheel is in
oh
the
yeah,
game?
yeah. Right here, and then is that right?
Sandbox mode.
Uh-huh.
Yep. That one.
Okay.
And we'll see if it's there. I guess. I'm not certain it is.
Yeah,
There it is.
yeah. Racing wheel. I renamed it.
even has
Racing.
you- yeah, it even has
Racing
your
slick
new
for
text.
speed and drifting.
We can maybe show the monster wheel as well if we have time.
Yeah. So.
I know maybe you want to redesign your car a little bit, because I might. Well,
I think this is too. I
can-
think it's too fast.
Yeah, I think it's going to be way too fast and too heavy. I think
Yeah.
it's gonna.
I'll remove. We don't need this,
No.
and we don't need this. This
I
will
mean,
be.
We're in sandbox mode, so you could use the Dragon engine if
Oh,
if,
yeah,
if you wanted
yeah.
to show it. If you wanted to.
I do
want
want to show it. Hopefully, it has graphics, right?
It's under the engine bit, yeah.
Dragon and it's just a
Yeah.
little bit small.
Yeah, but
It's
it's fine when you drag it out. You'll be able to see it a bit better.
zoom in. Dragon engine, formerly Ninja engine, and you can see the Dragon logo right there. Dragon brand. Cool. And this is the fastest engine in the game.
Yep.
Very powerful, but very fragile.
Very fragile.
And I'm gonna.
And you're kind of limited to how you can connect it, as you can probably see. It's
so
basically
we
only
got-
at the bottom and the sides that you can connect
The
it.
bottom sides. Okay. Okay, so these are the racing wheels, which are good for drifting, right? Because every time
That's
you.
the idea.
Oh,
I think one of our designers is actually tweaking with the wheels at the minute, so I'm not sure if he's got around to working with these yet.
but yeah, you can do.
I mean, they seem to be working.
There's a lot of drifting potential, but it's not really turning.
I think it's your suspension.
It's my
If you
suspension.
try taking away your suspension, I think you'll
There's no suspension.
you'll do better.
No suspension. Like this. Like this. And here. And here. Good.
Perfect.
Oh, the garbage is back. Well, we're in sandbox, so that doesn't matter. I'll
Just
do-
pick up these bits so they're out of the world.
Okay. Just gonna. They can't be picked up.
Okay, just leave them then. Just move
And
away
there's
from them.
there's a floating. Okay. A little bit
fine.
of distance.
It's fine.
Be gone. Now. History tab. This one. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's just. This is what happens when you go into sandbox mode and you use blocks that aren't tested.
You know what? We'll build something new. Can I?
Oh yeah, you can teleport there.
We can teleport here, and then we'll have a brand new area
For the loop.
for my brand new,
Although
very basic.
that block is back.
Why?
I don't know why. Because it's sandbox mode.
What?
Can you repair? Can you? Okay. Maybe quick restart of the game, maybe, if we have time, or
You know what? We might save the racing wheels and the monster truck wheels for next Friday.
when they're actually working.
When
maybe.
they're working, maybe.
No promises.
No promises. Maybe they are working now, but kind of running out of time. Stopping in a few minutes. So
sandbox mode is really untested.
Okay. I can tell.
That's kind of what we want the alpha people to check out, because they're the people that are creative. They're the ones that will make the crazy contraptions.
Because we can spend all day building vehicles and get 20 done, but if you put in 1,000 people and they play for a couple of hours, it'll just be much easier to test what works and what doesn't.
Definitely.
So yeah, that's it for this time, Jamie. I hear that you're gonna go home and play some more Trailmakers. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go home and play Trailmakers all weekend.
You're a liar.
I am a terrible liar.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play Mario Odyssey all weekend, but I also bought Wolfenstein 2, so I'm probably gonna play some Wolfenstein 2 as well.
Oh God.
We're
plugging.
Yeah, this is not an
This
app.
is a sponsored stream.
I actually paid for this game, although I should
Thank
get
you,
it for
Machine
free now.
Games. You should
get it for free.
And I should get it because I hold it, and I haven't bought it yet, but I will too. That, and maybe some Assassin's Creed. That's my weekend, I think.
I'm not gonna play that.
No. We'll see. But we'll be back on next Friday with another stream.
Next Friday? Yeah.
Right?
I hope
so.
so.
Far, we said whether we wanted to stream every Friday, and so far,
Stuff has
for
happened.
three streams, it's been every other Friday.
Yeah.
But we'll do our best to be back on next Friday. Or any
We will try our
sickness
best.
and builds
And holidays.
instabilities. Yeah. Right. So that's it. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you.
Yeah. See you next time.
Skal vise noget frem nu.